Okay, so a lot happened this weekend. I didn't watch a lot of what was going on in the world of Genshin Impact. We had a bunch of Miscellanies come out. We had a bunch of different videos come out. I want to go into the 3.4 Miscellanies for Alhaitham and YaoYao, who we know I got. We'll do that right now. If you guys haven't already, do me a favor. Please do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel, because at the end of these videos, I read your comments. Because if you take the time to write them, I think a YouTuber should take the time to read them. And yeah, let's get into it right now. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Scribe Alhaitham can be the easiest person in the academia to communicate with, or the most frustrating.
Okay.
He ignores the irrelevant and filters out the fluff, focusing solely on the logical steps and appropriate process for the task ahead.
That's all that
For
matters.
his more pragmatic colleagues, this makes him a joy to work with, though not everyone shares their enthusiasm.
That little guitar strum feels great. Ooh,
Let's get down to business.
Let's see what he's got.
Most scholars would jump at the opportunity to use a vision to further their research, and I thought Alhaitham would be no exception. Yet to my surprise, he prefers to use his elemental powers not for research, but to deal with other issues that arise in life.
A problem solver.
Thinking a step ahead of everyone else is bound to reap benefits.
Chess player.
When
He's probably really good at the card game.
Alhaitham crafts weapon ascension materials, he has a chance to receive double the product, boosting the party's adventure readiness.
What? That's
Alhaitham's normal attack can combo up to 5 strikes with his sword, dealing physical damage.
Wowzers! He's a killer.
Using his charged attack, Alhaitham consumes a certain amount of stamina and performs 2 swift slashes to his front, dealing physical damage.
Okay.
Tap Alhaitham's elemental skill to rush forward, dealing dendro damage to nearby
dope.
enemies when the rush ends, as well as creating a chisel-like mirror.
What does the mirror do?
Holding the skill enters aiming mode to adjust the direction of the attack. When this skill is cast,
That's
Alhaitham
cool.
generates 1 chisel-like mirror, plus 1 additional mirror if he possessed
That's
no mirrors
sick.
at the time of casting.
You got the
Up
movement.
to 3 chisel-like mirrors can exist at
I
one
love
time.
it. That's cool.
While he possesses chisel-light mirrors, Alhaitham's normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be converted to dendro damage that cannot be overridden.
Nice.
When one of these attacks hits an enemy, the chisel-light mirrors unleash a projection attack that deals AoE dendro damage based on the number of mirrors on the field.
What?
Chisel-light mirrors will disappear in turn over time, and will all disappear when Alhaitham leaves the field.
The music.
After unlocking the talent for causal correction, when Alhaitham's charged and plunging attacks hit enemies, they will generate 1 chisel-light mirror.
That's
this effect can only occur once in a specified period.
Okay. But
Process of elimination.
Alhaitham's elemental burst creates a particular binding field that deals multiple instances of AoE dendro
I love the way it kind of goes
If
around.
any chisel-light mirrors exist when this ability is used, they are all consumed to increase the number of damage instances
That's
dealt.
cool. I like that.
Shortly after this ability has finished, if no mirrors were consumed, then Alhaitham will generate 3 new mirrors. For every mirror that was consumed by this
Yo,
skill,
he's cool.
Alhaitham will generate 1 less new mirror accordingly.
I like that. It's
When
very
surrounded
useful.
by mirrors, it takes a perceptive eye to distinguish reality from reflection. After unlocking the talent Mysteries Laid Bare, each point of elemental mastery that
Nahida, she can't get
Alhaitham
away from her.
possesses
I cannot get away from her.
increases the damage dealt by his projection attacks and elemental bursts. Damage can only be increased in this way up to a certain limit.
Wow.
To
That's pretty
Alhaitham,
impressive.
remaining rational under pressure is the key to solving difficult problems. Luckily for him, this is an ability that few of his foes possess.
Dude, he's like me. That's like me. Stay
Alhaitham's
rational in
combat
times of
strategy is centered
need.
around the efficient use of his chisel-light mirrors. His elemental skill allows him to quickly traverse the battlefield, while dealing dendro damage to enemies and generating chisel-light mirrors.
That's cool.
Then
Wow.
Alhaitham can use these mirrors and their projection attacks to easily gain the upper hand.
We'll spice him up with some electricity.
When energy is full, Alhaitham unleashes his elemental burst, creating the particular binding field and dealing several bouts of AoE dendro damage. If he possesses no
Wow.
chisel-like
With
mirrors at this
explosions?
time, Some are generated after he has used his burst, allowing him to follow up with more attacks. If he already has mirrors when he casts his burst, then he is able to deal more dendro damage and swiftly seize victory.
Wow. That combo was sick.
A comfortable life looks much the same for everyone, but the people who lead those lives may be nothing alike at all.
Right.
A sharp mind and a good attitude have benefited Alhaitham immensely in his pursuit of the good life. It is not my place to judge how other people live. If anything, the more I say, the more jealous I would sound. The truth is, I have nothing against a laid-back lifestyle. It reminds me of a simpler time. But unfortunately, not all creatures are capable of being rational and logical in everything they do.
Wow.
Alhaitham's approach only works in the context of his relatively simple existence, and that is completely fine by him.
I like him. I like him a lot. I like him a lot. I do. I know I'm rolling for Zhao right now. I got a strong case for Alhaitham. I do. I feel it. All right, YaoYao, what you got? I've been already using her on my team. She's my healer.
YaoYao is the youngest of Streetward Rambler's disciples. Liyue's Adepti are a strange group. You'll never see most of them setting foot anywhere near the city, and yet the instant they find a human whom they take a liking to, they'll come flocking in, teaching Adeptus arts one day and lavishing them with gifts the next. One of these favored few is YaoYao, a young and enthusiastic disciple who is thriving under their care.
I like her.
Take good care of
I've been using
everyone.
her. I like the way that
YaoYao's
she
young
heals.
age posed no obstacle to her making contact with the Adepti. In fact, they were thoroughly won over by the young child's inquisitive nature. One Adeptus in particular was especially delighted when she saw how YaoYao used an Adeptus contraption, Yuegui, in conjunction with the power of her dendrovision.
Yuegui.
Even though the sound of bells follows YaoYao wherever she goes, the wildlife is never disturbed by her presence. When YaoYao is in the party, your characters will not startle crystal flies, lizards, and certain other animals when approaching them.
Oh wow.
YaoYao's
realize
normal
that.
attack can combo up to 4 strikes with her polearm.
I don't
dealing
like.
physical
I don't really use her
damage.
for fighting though.
Using her charged attack, YaoYao consumes a certain amount of stamina to lunge forward,
Yeah.
dealing physical damage to enemies along
I
the
don't
way.
think I'd use her for fighting.
Tapping her elemental skill summons the Adeptus contraption
That's
Yuegui
dope.
throwing mode to
This is my-
assist
I love
YaoYao
this.
in combat.
I love this.
Hold the skill to enter aiming mode and control YaoYao's throwing direction.
Love that.
Yuegui throwing mode throws out white jade radishes that will explode upon hitting characters or enemies,
Yup.
dealing dendro damage to enemies within a certain AoE, and healing characters within that same AoE
Love the
based
healing.
on YaoYao's max HP.
Switch
If a
character.
radish does not hit either an enemy or a character, it will remain where it landed and explode on contact with a character or enemy,
Yes,
or after
love
its
it.
duration expires. Yuegui throwing mode will select the target for the white jade radish depending on the surrounding combat situation. If nearby characters have relatively
I love
high
that-
HP, it will
Hold on.
target an enemy. If there are any nearby characters whose HP has dropped below a certain percentage, it will target the character with
That's
the
what I
lowest
love.
HP percentage.
It just picks who wants to attack
And if no
or help.
enemies are nearby, it will target a character even if their HP is relatively high. A maximum of 2 instances of Yuegui throwing mode can exist at any one time. After unlocking the talent In Others' Shoes, when a white jade radish explodes, active characters within its AoE will regain HP at set
Love it.
intervals
Love
based
it.
on YaoYao's
She's
max HP.
my favorite healer
This
that I've been
effect
playing with.
lasts for a limited duration.
Go get him, Yuegui!
Yuegui, get him.
Per the instructions of a certain Adeptus, YaoYao casts her elemental burst in emergencies to unleash Yuegui's full potential, dealing dendro damage to nearby enemies and entering the Adepta legacy state.
Multiple Yueguis.
In this state,
Yuegui.
the white jade radish's healing and damage effects are modified to their elemental burst variants. Exploding radishes now heal all nearby party members, and the dendro damage that they deal is treated as elemental burst damage. YaoYao's movement speed and dendro resistance are increased while in the Adepta legacy state, Also, YaoYao will summon Yuegui jumping mode at intervals until the maximum of 3 instances has been reached. Jumping mode Yuegui behaves in the same way as the throwing mode Yuegui produced by YaoYao's elemental skill. The Adeptal Legacy state will end when YaoYao leaves the field, and all instances of Yuegui jumping
play with her
mode
on
will
my
be cleared when the
team, and I
state
don't care.
ends. In the eyes of a child, stars shining in the night may seem like little white fruits scattered across the sky. After unlocking the talent Star Scatter, when YaoYao is running, sprinting, or jumping in the Adeptal Legacy state, she will constantly throw white jade radishes at nearby enemies. Only 1 white jade radish can be produced in this way within a set duration.
That's cool.
Radishes may not be a miracle cure, but they are always a healthy option.
They're helpful.
Well, I'm no expert, but YaoYao will assure you that this is the case. In battle, Yuegui is YaoYao's trusty helper, providing flexible support to the team depending on the situation. YaoYao's elemental skill summons Yuegui throwing mode to heal her teammates or assist them on
Look
the
at that
offensive.
teamwork. What?
When energy is full, YaoYao unleashes Yuegui's full potential, dealing dendro damage to enemies and entering the Adeptal Legacy state. In this state, YaoYao summons Yuegui jumping mode, generating more white jade
That is
radishes
so sick.
to help get her teammates out of a tight spot.
Yeah, I'm glad I got her. Really glad I got her.
I am a self-confessed pessimist and refuse to believe that all children have hearts of gold.
They don't.
But YaoYao certainly turned out well. Pure, innocent, and compassionate, she never fails to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Fortunately for her, helping those around her is well within her abilities. She hasn't experienced many setbacks in her life so far.
Too young.
Given her positive attitude and the care and support from her Adepti guardians, it is unlikely that any setback could ever pull her down.
Such a cool
Humans
character.
may have their weaknesses, but that doesn't mean that they are easily broken.
Yep. I don't care what she looks like. I play with her. She's my favorite healer that I played with so far in this game. Okay. Let's get into some comments. You guys ready for some comments? Get in the comments. You guys want to do some comments? Comments. Let's go. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Where is it? There it is. All right, cool. Let's get into the comments. Oh. Okay. All right, you ready? All right, this is from some gameplay with YaoYao. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, I clicked the wrong thing. Had you used Bennett for exploration, he would have completed in 15 hours max instead of 20. Overall, I'm not going to use Bennett for exploration because I want to keep him with me. Look at the top of the list and their characters with exploration and bonus. Okay, so I have to start using the exploration bonus characters. Cool, thank you. Thanks for the comment. I will be featuring it in the 3.4 Miscellany reactions. Okay, cool. Let's go. All right, thank you, Fred Skinner. Fred Skinner, friend of the channel, been around for a while. Even though the channel's not that old. That's funny. Rave Recage. My best advice is not waste leveling books. All characters you get. Okay. Oh, wasting books on all the characters I get. Okay. But you still need 8 fully built characters in higher AR. Level new ones to max 40 and test them out before going any further. That's good advice, actually. That's really good advice because you don't want to go too far into working with a character and getting to the point where it's like, I don't like this character and I just wasted all my resources on them. So good advice. From Chris Sims. Oh, this is on the video where I dissed Nahida. I don't know why everyone got so angry. I think it's fine, really. You know, a lot of people got angry because of me skipping the Nahida trailer. And I get it. I mean, people are really attached to characters. I understand that. They went nuts, but in a good way, it helped my channel because a lot more people watched the video. And then I made another video about Nahida. So in a good way, it worked out, but it could have ended really, really bad. And I think that really had to do with my response to it. I think I just was kind of cool about it. So everyone else was cool about it. From Avish, I don't know. You should use the Genshin interactive map to locate all the anomalies. Always gets it. Anomalies, which can be used at a statue to increase your stamina. Then when you unlock the areas, you'll get all the Geoculus? What is this? Geoculus, Electroculus, and Dendro. Got it. Cool. I don't know. Where do I find the interactive maps? Is this like a website? Let me know in the comments. Where do I find the interactive maps? I'm not sure. You will. Cool. Thank you, Avesh. From Narini Karsa. Nice team. Bunny applies Dendro. Mona makes it wet and gets you Dendro seeds. Then if Lisa electrifies those seeds, they become homing projectiles. Looks fun. Yeah, that's the team. That's my main team right now. That's kind of the theory behind it. And then I just use Benny to just light everything on fire at the end. So that's kind of my goal. Now, if I had, what's that other character's name? The lawyer. She's like an attorney who has Leif, I forgot her name. She's an attorney character. What's her name again? Attorney, Genshin Impact. I don't know why that clicking's happening. Yanfi, that's her name. Yanfi would be even better for that team. From Dion Lori, yo Salvi P. Just a gentle advice. When using Lisa, you can hold down on the elemental skill button so you can release lightning attack. That's Lisa's strongest move. Thank you. Thank you. That's really helpful. I appreciate that kind of comment because it helps me understand the game better. So I'll start holding that down a little longer. From Venti. Wait, like the Venti? Why does this vid have so many dislikes? Gotta watch it. Bad. LOL. Just watch my reaction. LOL. That was a problem. I got a lot of negatives for that one. It happens. Hey, it happens. Okay. From Biu, I wish I had figured this out a long time ago. I just used Kazoo. I had fell every time. Oh yeah, that's using the rings, getting through the rings. That was pretty easy for me, to be honest. Cool. And let's just do one last one. This is from Rin. I don't. Come on. Sounds like the Simpsons theme. It was the Simpsons theme. Yes, very good there, Angel Pair. All right, guys. That's the end of this video. I'm glad you guys were watching. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the live streams or in another video.